doing?
I don't know, man. What you want to do?
Okay, I don't know. What do you want me to do?
All right, so we out here in downtown Raleigh, you feel me? Fantastic city, my city. This is one of the episodes I do when I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, just vlogging. We might just walk around and see what we got going tonight. Yeah, let's go.
Vega wins.
Our relationship is so unhealthy. All of a sudden, it's so unhealthy. Then if it's so unhealthy, Trey, do not be with me. You don't have to be with me. I'm not going to sit up here and try to justify why you should be with me. If our relationship is so unhealthy, let it be unhealthy, and you do not have to deal with me anymore.
Sitting here reminiscing about the things that we used to do, the things we used to say. I never thought I'd see the day we have to part ways. But now it's back to the beginning, back to the basics. Girl, it's a shame, but let's face this. I remember thinking you're the one, but never seems that our days are done. I know you wanna talk this hoopla in my ear, filling my head with things I ain't trying to hear. I wish I could make these feelings that I have for you disappear. Sometimes I just shed a tear. The thought of losing you just brings me fear. And now I'm finding my emotions in the bottom of a bottle, thinking about the separation is a hard pill to swallow. And now I'm right here pacing, mind back and forth racing. It's never another hoe I'm chasing. I can't say hoe cause it's from school, nigga. Ah! Fuck, man.
The crazy part about all this whole process is the fact that it took so fucking long. I think that's the funniest thing, because normally I would have written it, recorded it, and released it like 6 months ago. But everything has its own timing, and I'm not denouncing that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people also don't know that this was a struggle, you know what I'm saying? This whole thing, because I always felt like I was never EP worthy or tape worthy, since I had just started taking music seriously. But it's cool. Now's the time. Once I got the last track of the whole project, I just knew, like, yeah, like, this is it. This is finally something I'm ready to put out. I feel like it demonstrates a lot of stuff for me, personally. Much like every other artist, they always say, like, yeah, this one's personal, and it's the same thing for me. It's my first, like, body of work. And, yeah, it's something I'm not used to doing, because I'm not used to being as emotionally available to the world, especially via music. Like, when I paint stuff, it's different than like when I actually put music out. So yeah. Okay, we in here, you know what I mean? Or out here,
Yeah, we public songs.
you know what I mean?
Both handed.
Yeah.
I share it since you got cups.
I share it since you got cups. Gang, and that's how friendship works. Friendship is cool. I never let everybody tell you otherwise.
Always be there for your friends, you feel me?
All right. It's not hard. Just be there. One job. Okay. Cool then. I got a lot of inspiration simply from the things that I was doing and the people I had around me. You know what I'm saying? Every person has experienced some type of heartbreak, some type of emotional turmoil, and yeah, that was kind of my whole inspiration behind this whole tape. Emotional turmoil and honestly growth as well, because from the start of this tape to like this current moment, the growth has been exponential. You know, the mind, the change in the mind, the change in the perspective, like it's been crazy. It's been crazy what I'm on now. So to see it all just come together, even after it took some time, it's just a blessing. But yeah, like, this is all for a greater cause, like I say. this is the dead ass answer to the question, but what if like we actually were being used to communicate like the real shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, what if we were being like, what if what we saw was the communication? You know what I mean? Like, we were like, we on to some shit. Like, I'm drawing on the space shit. You know what I mean?
I think we really like. I really think we tapped into some shit, bro, for sure. I'm telling you, bro. I didn't feel like we were talking about a conspiracy. I felt like we were talking about some truth,
Real life.
like real shit.
And I think that's what's scary about it.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't even want to say like I'm a prophet, bro. It's not even like that. It's like just the energy, bro. We all fucking just follow that shit. And if a bunch of people think the same thing, and it's not like somebody told us to think it, that's really where you find the universal truths and shit. Like,
Real talk. Real talk. It's been a lot of times where we had a lot of opportunities in front of us, me and my boy Chris, it's a lot of fumbles that's happened, you know what I'm saying, but it just comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying. You gotta stay resilient in what you do and really be about that action, really be about the life that you're talking about, you know, as far as, you know, your craft, because a lot of people, you know, they'll promise you something and they won't come through, you know. So it always just goes back to you taking care of you and your craft, you feel me? When you're taking care of your craft and you really shine it how you're supposed to, then what's for you is going to come, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been a firm believer of that, so there's been a lot of fumbles along the way, but it's cool, you know, really getting to learn these lessons and you're really getting to see, like, how life really is, because when you go into this, you go into it so open-minded, like, you know what, cool, I'm going to be optimistic. You know, I'm gonna try to work and, you know, expose myself to different things, cultures, and people. But that doesn't always turn out in your favor. Sometimes it backfires against you, you know. But, like, it's on you to keep going through that, because that's gonna happen to the best of us.
Yeah. And I can't keep you out of my head. Can you turn that up a little bit, please? Appreciate it. And I want you all in my bed. I'ma suck it up and send this drug text. We done this before, so you know what comes next. I won't tell if you want, I'll keep it all alone. I don't have to be away, nobody has to know. Down on me, oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm piped up, I ain't never been piped up before in my life. Right now the moment, I'ma show you ass tonight. When I touch down, you pull up. That's that shit that we on. I rush right in the crib so I can take off all your dialogue, cause there's no game when you come around.
All my real friends too, you know, who supported me throughout this whole entire movement. I've met some cool people along the way, you know what I'm saying? And I met one of my partners now. It's crazy because the guy who introduced me to him told me that we move the same way. And I was like, bro, there's nobody in this world that moves like me, bro. But lo and behold, you know what I'm saying, that there's somebody who matches that frequency and matches that work ethic. And yeah, it's mad cool, you know, for us to have been able to do a lot in such a short amount of time, only to do so much more, because the future for us is crazy wild, you know, only because we put our minds to what we really want to do and what we're really trying to accomplish. So, you know, I'm grateful for, you know, everybody that is still here, and even the people I picked up, you feel me, along the way. I know this is all gonna come to like some crazy wild. Even if this documentary personally doesn't do anything, even if 2 people watch this is just the start of some crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because God always makes me do things that lead to other things, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how y'all doing? He's waving at me and shit. Nah, but God always, he always, I'm always doing something. And that's why I'm aware now, you know. I try to keep my eyes open because I know that I don't just be doing stuff now by happenstance. Like, I know that if I'm doing it, I'm going to revisit it somehow, some way. So that's why I'm going to keep pursuing all this, because I already know it's for me. I just got to keep perfecting it in moments like this when nobody's watching, you know what I'm saying? So that way when the world does watch, my shit be spick and span, you know what I'm saying? I can get all my kinks out right now, so I'm cool with this process, you know? I just know this shit it's gonna be what it's gonna be.